Alright, alright. That was really loud. Bad Moon Orks time. So, the conversions are completed, the base coat is completed, the shading is in partway through, and I haven't touched it with a wash. I'm thinking oil wash, but my oil paints are in Sydney. So, Elliott, you've been so patient. I was thinking that we'd do purple pants, but I know that you want to do something that's a bit more dusty and plain, so I've got a little bit of purple. Let's have a look. What I've done is hit these guys on the bottom area with a purple ghost tint from Minotaur, purple bodies, maybe just purple splotches, I'm not sure. Could even just be a shadow. And of course we're going to have to go in there with the matte varnish and degloss it because Minotaur ghost tints are glossy. But anyway, what you can see here, it's quite bright on the top. It's a white plus a Minotaur jaundice, I think, to give me this dusty effect that Elliott was after. And if you have a look, you can sort of see on the yellow. So it's still dark on the bottom, gold on the sides, and then, but on the very top, there's quite a dusty sort of highlight. And that's because when I hit it with a wash, it's going to bring it back down and add some of the detail back in. But I did want to have that super high, dusty kind of thing going on the top. I've done the skin here, and you can see I've hit it with some Tamiya bright green to give it that almost fluoro effect right on the highlights, and then it sort of tapers off to desaturated areas in the shadows to a dark blue green underneath. That's not a very smooth transition, Jarrah, but yeah, and then we've got it again with the dusty sort of highlight there on the fingertips. So that's just hitting it from above. So this is not actually overexposed. That's how high that highlight is, just on that muscle group there. Once we hit it with the wash, again, it'll bring it back into sort of a balanced range. So this guy's face, she's lost his top knot. That's on a mold line. I have to find a top knot for him. If you look from the top, it's got bright sort of highlights around the forehead and the brow, and then you come down and you can see that it's got quite a nice transition from high to mid to shadow and dark there. So when you look at it from the front, there's quite a lot going on in the face. And then that's, you can also see on the muscle groups there, the same sort of thing, with a particularly bright highlight there on the right arm. And again, the dusty effect that's blowing out there on top of the muscles, on the armor, and then his hand, the fingers there, looking nicely shaded. They're all on paper right now, so they're kind of wobbly. See, look, they all wobble like jelly. Here's the war boss. You can see that highlighting effect on the face there again. So high on the bottom, mid, and he's lost his top knot too. Jeez, these guys are forgetful. I really like his hand as well, with the highlighting across the knuckles. That's just a matter of hitting it with successively whiter greens and tans. Here on the shoulder top there as well, you can see the transition. This guy's elbow is kind of cool too. Proud of that. So, yep, shading's pretty much done. Nice and dusty on the top. Go through and hit these guys with a wash, and start picking out the details so we can get this commission off to Elliott. So thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video update. Have some Orky fun.